hosting position. So she had her own talk show. But Precious, the movie Precious, was an independent film that she did, and she made $50,000 from it. Now she signed up for this knowing that she would only make $50,000 because it's an independent film. She wasn't expecting to make that much anyway, so she does it, and she wins an Oscar, and she wins an a Golden Globe. So a Golden Globe and an Oscar, I believe. For sure an Oscar. I know for sure she won an Oscar. And this is the movie that ends up getting her blackballed from the industry. Now, the producers of this film are Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. Okay? Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. Medea and and I'm gonna try to calm down this video because this is serious. Okay. So they are the producers of this film. Lee Daniels is the director. So basically, when you have a film, you have to promote it just like you have to promote music. And with movies, a lot of times they do a press tour. So basically, the actors praise that she deserves. Now Oprah, the shit that Oprah did is beyond crazy. I did not know that she did stuff like this. So Monique gets a call from Oprah. This is after she wins the Oscar and all of this. She gets a call from Oprah. Oprah is like, it's like, your brother wants to be on my show. Mind you, this is the brother that admitted to molesting Monique as a kid. She's like, your brother wants to be on the show. He wants to basically have this forgiveness moment, and he wants to educate women on what to look out for when dealing with predatory men, how to look out for predatory men, so that you don't end up in a situation where you're being molested. Oprah, what the hell? What the hell? You had a predatory ass man on your show talking about he wants to let women know what to look for when it comes to a predatory man. You need your ass whooped for that. Now, I respect you a little bit, but girl, what? So, Monique's like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with him. But she saw Oprah as a stand-up woman for contacting her and letting her know what her brother was trying to do. Now, Oprah ends up having not only the brother that molested Monique, but she ended up having her mom and her dad on the show when she knows that Monique doesn't even have any communication with them at all. And Monique even said that her and Oprah had conversations about their moms and the relationships that they had with their moms. And Oprah knew that she didn't talk to her mom, yet she still had her on the show without her knowledge. So that was just weird all around for Oprah. And since then, a lot of things have happened as far as like job opportunities. Like Monique would be like, okay, she would get an opportunity, and then it would end up going to Oprah. Oprah would end up getting the role, and it's like very suspicious that she would get those roles. Now, Monique did say that her husband recalled seeing Oprah's reaction to Monique winning the Oscar, and everybody was cheering for Monique because she was this comedic actress that switched over to drama and won an Oscar, and she did a really good job. And he said that Oprah didn't really have an expression of like support, or like she wasn't really excited about the fact that Monique won the Oscar. This is his opinion of what he saw. Oprah's expression the moment that Monique won the Oscar. So I don't know, it's his word against everybody else, okay? So that was just weird. That's basically why she's blackballed from the industry, because of a lie that Tyler Perry told. And then also you have Oprah in the mix. The only person that has really apologized and has really like took accountability especially